Yo, 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 welcome everybody to TCR Turn Better Racing round number 8, season 7 for the Golden Class. We are here, joined today with W, myself, Seafreeze. I didn't introduce myself, but Seafreeze. And I'm here with W, so what's going on?
Hey yo, nothing much.
How are you?
It's sunny out there. I'm good. As expected, it's race day.
Oh, yeah.
After a week off, and then here we back again.
Yep, we had a 1 week off, and we're back at it for the second half of the season. Big news, big news. Firstly, if you're not subscribed, liked, and done all that jazz in the comments, please do so if you haven't already. That'd be hugely appreciated. And follow the Instagram and Twitter at eTrinity Racing. That'd be greatly appreciated. Big news. Mitch has been promoted to the Platinum class, and will no longer be racing in the Golden class. He has proved in the 5 races that he's been with us that he is capable of being in Platinum, so he's no longer in the Golden class. He has been moved up, and he'll be racing tomorrow night, so make sure you guys tune in for that. We're still at Germany, same thing, 8:30 p.m. Eastern tomorrow for the Platinum class, and you'll see Mitch there along with everyone else with a good race. So what do you think about that news, W?
Well,
changes some
gonna be
things up.
interesting. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting for the grid, especially me battling for P9 is now gonna be battling for P10. But we'll see. Maybe he's gonna be around you, Seafreeze. You should look at it. I know we had a bit discussion.
Yeah, I'll look in the... Nah, I don't want to say anything, but you know why? Because if I say something recorded, and then people will come back and point it out, and they'll get on my case. So I gotta.
Okay.
No, but
okay.
no. In all honesty, it's gonna be fun to see Mitch in the Platinum. I'm ready to have fun and race with him along with everyone else. This 1 week off is really wanting me to get back into the car and everything. But you know, we'll see how it goes. I think it'll be awesome. But another great talent to the Premier League, so it's gonna be cool. But and then Dre Diggy from Platinum will be now in Golden in the Salisbury. Wasn't able to make it tonight, but he will be in Salisbury. He said by next week he should definitely be here, so we'll see how he can. He's been struggling a little bit in Platinum, but I think with his move to Golden he can it will help him improve in all this, so I'm looking forward to see how both drivers do in both of the classes. But Giggle on the pole as of right now on the Ultra, but Theft kind of has that in pole because he's on the soft tire. You want to be on the soft tire, if I'm not mistaken. You want to do soft to medium. Oh, Theft is out. Oh. He still starts second, right?
Yeah, but he wanted to put it on soft. That's why he put it on soft.
Now we got XP on the lap.
Is that Norton getting out of the way? Yeah.
Yep. And he's coming around the come on, these camera angles. It's very easy to get an illegal overtake today in many corners. Especially turn 1 right there.
Seth Clueless.
Yes, I did, Seth. I did catch that.
But, too bad, but
just for you,
hey, it's
Theft.
your shining.
And Darkest Crime did get into the lobby, so he'll be starting 14th. It's gonna be interesting to see who's gonna, you know, have a good shot at the win, because last 5 weeks has been Mitch, so it's going to be interesting to see a new winner. But we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna have to. I think Jones put a lot of practice in this week, but So I'm gonna have him as my guy, and I think actually Coleman looks pretty good. I think he might. Well, I think he's gonna get a podium today. So we'll see how that goes.
Every time we root for Coleman, Coleman's gonna screw it up. So I don't know.
You're not gonna go with him.
Norton just put 6. Impressive.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty close. Obviously, Giggle's on the Ultra, but through everyone else, it's the race pace is going to be a big thing, and actually, not even the race pace, the penalties is going to be a big thing.
That is right. Third once.
Yeah. So I think that's going to be the biggest factor today. A couple people finishing and starting their last laps, so we'll see how this fares in qualifying. Let me go through the points quickly. Oh, Fatal P2.
That's pretty good position.
I might have to switch my prediction here. We'll have to wait till after qualifying.
You put your prediction.
No, we get until after qualifying. Ooh, that was my pre-qualifying. Now I really get into it. All right, here, let's see it. So Mitch still keeps his points. His points don't get deleted. He still earned those points, so he's still in first with 125. But he should be getting overtaken within the next 8 races. I hope so. Jones is P2, 91. Darkus with 73. Giggle with 71. Fatal with 69. And then Kitten with 51. And as far as constructors, we have Sauber in first with 196, which was Mitch and Giggle. Now it'll be Giggle and whatever Mitch's points he's gotten, so 125, along with whatever Dre puts in the next coming weeks. And then we have Torosso 142, Ferrari 109, McLaren 69. And
nice
Williams 54.
Nice
Yeah. So it's still relatively close. We got half the season. This is really the time to see who's gonna really rise up. Towards the later half of the season. And we're gonna see that championship forming pretty nicely. So we'll see who it favors, but I still think it's a couple people have a shot at it, and we're just gonna have to see how it goes. It's gonna be interesting. But
now, if we can talk about the race pace, Seafreeze, looks like you having a Giggle's chance to win is probably gonna be pushing it all hard during that his ultra sauce, and then just hope for one stop.
Oh, you think he might do the one stop? See, I don't think that's. He's probably gonna have to do the 2 stop because I think he's gonna struggle with his tire wear. But we'll see how it. I mean, he might do the 2 stop, but there's a chance he could do the 1 stop as well. But he's gonna have to conserve those ultras.
We have a different opinion, it seems like, Seafreeze.
Yeah, no, I think he's going to try the 2 stop, which could work. I mean, if he gets a good start and, just pulls away and really has some good speed, and then, because he's going to have the speed advantage, he just has to keep it up throughout the whole race. But then if you get any sort of penalty, it takes away from your strategy.
That is true. Yes.
That's if you get a 3-second time penalty, that's 3 seconds you have to make up because you can't guarantee anyone will have more penalties than you. But everyone in watching, put your predictions now. This is the time to make the predictions.
Sure.
Lock it in. A final answer. This is the time. So I'm gonna have to go with. I'm going with Fatal. You know why? He was close at Singapore. I believe he got second, and he was close at Britain. Even though he crashed out, he was battling for the lead at Britain. And to be honest, the last 2 races, Singapore and Britain, right? Those are the last 2. Those they were really nice battles for the lead. In Britain, you had Lopez, Giggle and Fatal, and then Mitch came in to get the win, and then you also had in Singapore, Darkest in front, Mitch and Fatal, and a couple tactics going on. So it was really good races the last two. So hopefully we get a battle for the lead. That's what I'm hoping for. But I think Fatal is the lead runner on that on the soft tire. So I think oh, okay. We're gonna have to look at that after. Yeah, theft. I don't know if he didn't. I don't know. That's just theft going at it. Good qualifying though by theft, but he is on the soft tire. But nonetheless, good. But we'll see. What up, Spizza? Spizza says Giggle's gonna win. He's top notch. We'll see about that. What up, Case?
Well, my pick
Motor.
goes to Jonesy.
You gonna pick Jones?
Yeah, my old teammate, cause why not? Also, he is pretty confident with his setup, so
Okay.
I'm confident that he's confident.
I think it'll be Fatal v Jones today. That's my prediction.
Oh yeah.
But I think Fatal has been looking really good the last couple weeks. Jones has been too, so but I think Fatal will edge him out.
I guess time will tell.
Motor says,
Which
wish I
events-
could make it tonight. Hopefully I'll be back soon. Yeah, that'll be nice. Get your grades up, Motor. And you'll be racing next week. Alright, you gotta put your predictions now, guys, or they don't count. You know, we can't bet on it then. Alright, let's get serious. Here we go.
3 drivers on Ultrasoft should be good.
There's 14 drivers are all lined up for race number 8, season 7 of Golden Class here at Germany. We're green, and Giggle gets a decent start. Jones, goes right around Fatal. And it looks to be pretty clean throughout. And yeah.
Locks
Good
up by
start.
Lopez. It's all clean here. Wow, amazing.
Let's see if thefts get closing up on Giggle, but no moves here. Oh, a little messy in the hairpin. Little messy. Airborne and Fatal.
Norton's coming up to the inside. Oh, Kitten! Get P10. That's a nice dive bomb.
I just missed it.
Yeah.
Oh, we got Kitten. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on here.
It's pretty tight here from P5 to P12. Holy moly.
So if Jones was able to get past Fatal, that's a big move. William looking on Airborne turn 1. He's gonna make it. He's gonna squeeze Airborne out, but William moves up, and that allows Coleman to actually get in the inside. And he's gonna move on Airborne here. Oh, 3 wide for a minute.
Norton, what a nice out.
I can't
Fraction.
see anything. These camera angles are terrible. Norton now. Yeah, Norton got up. Oh, the undercut. Oh, these guys are all going at it. I mean, if you talk, I mean, we've been wheel banging, but this is another level. Coleman has some speed. No, now Kitten getting into it. McLaren getting into it. Kitten overtakes McLaren.
Oh,
Coleman go wide.
McLaren losing positions like
Oh,
maniac.
Yeah. This is really chaotic here. Everyone's just, oh, Lopez goes off, made a mistake. Well, no one into the pits. So no, it doesn't seem. Well, I'm just like for wing damage. It's good to see no one pit. No, I know that's not the pit window. Don't worry. I just was happy no one came in for a little wing damage. So nothing major. Nothing major. But
yeah, on DRS not close enough. I think everyone's settled here. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I mean the ultra soft guys of Giggle and Theft in the lead. Well, we'll see. But Jones is right behind on the softs, as well as Fatal. So we'll see. We'll see. Moving up. The only other person on the ultras would be William, and he's in the middle of the pack. So.
Oh, William just spin. Wow, Seafreeze with your jinx,
I don't know. I do have some pretty bad commentator's curse, but we have a good line here from Fatal looking to overtake Jones. This is crucial. This is what
wheel banging.
Little wheel banging. Jones getting his elbows out. Yeah, that did look a little questionable. I think Jones might have pushed Fatal a little wide there, but we'll see. As long as no damage, as long as it keeps Fatal back into the mix, that's fine. I would have hated to see him, get out. Oh, we have a big thing in a hairpin. We got Kitten and D Crime, who is in the Torosso, but just to throw that out there. And Coleman and McLaren.
They'll flag started 2 and 3.
Is that Theft?
It's Theft, yeah.
Oh, there he is. Gets out of the way. Everybody's moving up. Single file. This is crazy. From Airborne down to Lopez, or even Ultimate. There's a big line.
Yeah, Theft's tire is too hot right now. He's struggling. Yeah, he's go to the pits. Probably some fresh mediums. Or he's going for 2 stops, we don't know. And it is a 2-stop for Theft.
Yep, has to be.
Softs.
Oh,
Yellow.
Lopez had a little mistake again. Stuff's coming out. Even though there's only 14, man, it's hard to capture all this. There's a lot of things going on. I think Germany is, maybe a big TV truck would be nice. I get a couple monitors going, that don't hurt nobody. But Germany is one of those tracks where it's not as, last week in Singapore it was very technical. The gaps were a lot bigger. Germany is not as much like that. It's, a lot closer. So this is exactly what I expected. Close competition throughout the field. And it's going to be like this all day as well as tomorrow in Platinum. So as we have Fatal closing back up on Jones, we'll see if he overtakes him here. This is probably the battle for the lead because unless Giggle can make that strategy work, yeah. It's Fatal.
Locks up.
They're both going for their first win. Actually, all three. I don't think who's the only other winner in this class. Is it just Darkest?
Oh no, Fatal got 3-second time penalty.
I think we're gonna have a first-time winner.
Oh, for winner, yeah, I think.
There's a good chance of that. There is a high probability that that's what's gonna happen. But Jones still out. Darkest has a win, yes. And Opus had one. And then Mitch this season. Everyone else has not won. So, as looks like Giggle's tires are coming off a little bit. He just got a 3-second. So the battle for the lead is with these three. Let's see. Everyone's gonna have DRS but Giggle.
Closing in, closing in. Oh. He's looking for it. Decide not to.
Yeah, nothing going on.
As
Although,
Coleman,
yeah,
take the hairpin
Coleman.
for P5. Yes. It's tight though with Airborne and Coleman.
It's not done yet. Airborne's just got squeezed out there. Coleman P5. Airborne and Kitten.
Also down the grid, Lopez got P11 from XP. He just overtaken him.
As Giggle stays out another lap. Let's see what these top three are gonna do. Look how close they are. Oh, Jones going for it.
Giving the room.
Oh no, fatal!
Oh no!
He's out!
Oh.
As his wing is flying down.
And his tires.
Ah, my
Man.
well, if I put money on it, I would have lost it. I would have lost it. That's very unfortunate for him. I mean, I don't know. It just got stacked up there. I mean, Giggle struggling for traction. He's doing as best he can, and Fatal had the pure traction. He just went right into the back of him there. That's what it looked like for me. Pure traction difference. As Jones right on the back. You know, you don't want to get too close because of the wing, you know. You don't want to break your wing here. As Jones is basically pushing Giggle.
And she goes for another lap. Oh,
I think he's got a puncture. Oh, he's got a puncture.
Oh!
Hey, Giggle. He's got a puncture. He's going around the whole lap. And this is going to hurt.
Oh man, what a turnout. We just 9 laps in. Cannot believe.
That is amazing. Oh, he's really an airborne. And he almost went right into the back of him. Giggle's going to struggle to go all the way around. Jones inherits the lead. As it's going to be a slow lap for Giggle as everyone's trying to pass him. You don't see punctures that many in this game, so... Man,
Yeah,
those tires must have been screaming. It's, Airborne moving up. Coleman off the track. Oh, Coleman gets it back. Wow, a puncture. When's the last time you seen a puncture?
Austria, last season. Who got it? Me. But yes, it's possible to get puncture, but it's rare.
Yeah, very rare.
Jonesy's just gonna make it work. The strategy. That's my man. Take the lead.
Oh, sector 2 caution. That's probably Giggle. Yeah. As Giggle limps still, not even to the stadium section. His race is quite over, but hopefully he continues and finishes it out. Maybe gets a couple points. But look where Coleman is.
Safety car might help.
Look where Coleman is. That P3 that he ever so wished he had from Australia.
Oh,
But
yeah.
this one he's going to have to work for it. Because he's got Airborne right behind him, and his Airborne's going for it.
Locking up.
Coleman gets
Not
it
giving
back.
up his position.
Pure
Yeah.
traction. Nice. Nice move, Coleman. Keep it steady. As I really haven't seen too much, but look at Norton. He's not far off of Jones. And the speed, you know, to stay within 1.9, Norton still has a shot at the win here. You know, Fatal crashed out Giggle with the puncture, but Norton has a shot. Depending on penalties and pure pace, he's on the same strategy as Jones. And he's actually closing in a little bit as it's now 1.7, so... What do you think? Do you think Norton has a shot?
Well, maybe. I'm not see. Let's see next lap because I just.
All right. Well, let's see the differential
now. It's 1.6.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Obviously, penalties is a huge thing to do, but obviously, you know, you want to win on track. But
also undercut. If he decides to pit one lap before Jones, I think he might have a chance. As Airborne take P3 from the hairpin.
Yep. And
Coleman's
got Kitten right behind him.
Kittens wants blood. This cat wants blood.
And Darkus pulling his way up through the field. He had to start at the back because did not join in time. I was kind of surprised he didn't try the other strategy. Maybe put the mediums on and go medium to soft. Maybe try something different.
Also, he doesn't have his strategy or his setup.
Yeah, you're right about that. Yeah.
Spark Fermi on, and that's how he's struggling in turn 1.
But still, with his pace, he should be within the points for sure. Lopez wing change and pit stop. And we got
struggling just before the straight. Now Coleman gets P3.
And we still have a big line. Look at McLaren. Maybe taking a look on Kitten, but nothing going yet. Giggle is now, I think, 1 lap down.
Yeah.
He had to get out of the way of all these guys. I believe. Lopez is not having a good day. As well as Giggle. Or Fatal.
Man, he just lists everyone.
Well, to be fair, the only person who is having a good day is the winner. I mean, that's what you want. When you come to the race, you want to win. That's your main goal, which I think is very capable for everyone. Even I'm actually happy to see Norton, even in the mix. I think he's gonna be, I guess, the dark horse, as you say, or someone to surprise us. I think it'd be Norton. I wouldn't be surprised if he...
Oh, I'm sorry, Sifi's getting just
Go ahead.
Fourth.
Here we go.
Just the hairpin from the outside. That was quite good move. Kitten's on fire tonight.
Oh yeah, he's moving. He's
When he's not drunk, he's on fire.
Oh, airborne.
Oh, airborne!
Save it! Save it!
He managed to save it, but can he save the position?
Nice battles here. McLaren gets it. We're almost in the pit stop window. Maybe
Yeah,
next
pitting
time
right
up. Yep, there you go, Coleman. Coleman in the pits. 5-second stop. Go is not going to help him. 3-second for Kitten.
now. 1.4 seconds between Jonesy and Norton. Will Norton try the undercut? He might.
Board with ultimate. Looking, oh, airborne defending hard. Switch back for ultimate, maybe? Nope. I wonder if Jones doesn't pit, I'd be very surprised if Norton does not. Um,
So it's basically
'Cause
I go in if
the
you're not.
undercut. Yeah, Norton's coming in this lap no matter what, and if he doesn't, that's not going to help him. You want the undercut. You want your tires to get heated up. Is Jones coming in? Jones is coming in. Is Norton? No, he's not. That might be a mistake, but we'll have to see it. I would have thought clearly that was the time to pit. But maybe he is gonna try something different. No, 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 no. Maybe he should have came into the pits. Oh, the commentator's curse.
Turn 1, curbs.
Yeah, no, that was the prime time. Norton should have went in then. Do exactly what the leader does, or even if he doesn't pit, you get that undercut, which is a big thing at Germany, or really any track. You get the tires heated up, and his tires are probably heated up now, but maybe a little too hot after that spin, and yeah, you'll
Norton
see
got
it there.
touched.
Oh,
I think so.
maybe I didn't quite see
touched
that.
Norton, I think, right in the hairpin.
Yeah, Jones came out of the
missed it.
pits. Jones is only 3 seconds behind Norton here, so Jones is looking good. Actually, in the chat, Fatal said Jones straight dirty for that. So we have a little drama going on, but hey, who doesn't like some drama? Jones and Fatal might have a word with each other afterwards, and there might be a penalty given out from that. So we'll have to see how that goes. But we can only say what we see, and you know.
Now it's Ultimate Gamers, Norton and Darkest goes to the pit. As Jones takes the lead again.
Double Williams. Almost. Ultimate. They could get a double Williams podium. That might be possible. This Ultimate comes out right next to, now behind Theft. Have Airborne.
Do you think Kitten can get P2? Because she's just shy 3 seconds from Coleman.
Yeah, no,
Is it doable?
that'd be doable. Oh man, look at a McLaren in the background. He's gonna make it. He might make it 3 wide. He's doing a double overtaker. And don't forget,
And
Coleman's
Josie
got that 5-second stop go, so that's really a 10.6 second gap. But then you also have to minus, you know, Jones's penalties. So Jones right now just has to not worry about Coleman. I don't know if Jeff told Coleman about. Oh, we got a little chaos here. McLaren. It's the gravel. So it's gonna come down to penalties. That's what I think.
I don't think Kitten has penalties. Let me check.
Kitten has one. I did see one. But the biggest thing I see today from these drivers is just I'd have to say the strategy. I mean, for Giggle's case, stood out maybe a little too long, got the puncture. As well as Norton, staying out a little too late, maybe his tires overheated, then spun. And then, you know, even with, like every week, speeding in the pit lane is not what you want, and that's what Coleman did today. Those things you never want. You know, you don't want a puncture, obviously, but I'm sure, I don't know if Giggle did any practice beforehand, but if you did, you would have known that those tires were not going to last that long. So he probably should have already known that going in, but maybe he was trying something different. I don't know, but
Optimistic, maybe.
yeah, a little optimistic, but just a little mistakes from these guys. You know, that's the biggest difference. Well, you know, obviously the speed from gold and the platinum is the difference, but it's also how you develop or plan the race, and it's strategy, speeding in the pits, corner cut penalties, and even just racecraft. I see a lot of people getting really close to drivers where they don't need to be. Well, here comes airborne passing theft. You want to get close to pass the driver, but you don't want to be so close breaking into a corner, because you can really hurt your wing, and you don't want that. So just a couple things I'm bringing up. Maybe these drivers will listen to me. I don't think anyone does, but maybe they'll maybe they'll develop by next week, and maybe learn from it. But whatever. Nobody got to listen to me. That's fine.
Ultimate Gamers half a second from Norton. Maybe he gonna try this lap. Conserving his ERS for the big straight.
And caution. Mia Lopez, yeah. I'm actually surprised with Lopez tonight, because he was battling for the lead with and Britain a couple weeks ago, and I know he just recently got the game within a month and a half or so, but I'm kind of surprised where his pace has been. I don't know what the issue was today, but he definitely doesn't have it. A couple mistakes, not too sure.
Sometimes everyone just have a bad day, you know? Maybe he has a round practice, maybe it just wasn't his day.
Right, yeah. No, trust me, I know about bad days. Yeah, I mean, you're gonna have them for sure, but I don't know, just quite surprising. But yeah, I think we're just in that dull period, and that's which is right after the pit phase, but we should see some battles coming up.
Williams for the mediums for 14 laps. Well, 14 laps you can do more. We could maybe softs, but okay.
Let's look at who's moved up the most. Position changed. Kitten moved up 6, along with Ultimate Gamer moved up 6, as well as Darkest moved up 6. And the biggest loser would have to be Giggle and Fatal, moving down 12. So man, those are your biggest losers and winners for now, because obviously that might change. The only battle here is probably Ultimate. It's probably the closest, but I think he made a mistake coming through that couple last corners. But we got Jones, Coleman, and Kitten. For the podium places right now. And then Airborne, Norton, and Ultimate. We're going to look at the gaps here, see if Kitten can maybe close up to Coleman. Might be possible. It's been a long time since Kitten finished on the podium. I'd like to see, even though, you know, yeah, I'd like to see Kitten on the podium.
Please don't jinx him again. Or anyone else.
Well, if he spins, now listen, if he spins, you know, that is his fault at the end of the day. But, yeah, if he does, man, I don't know. I just have to not say anything. I just...
Oh, no, we need you for drama. Drama's good. Drama's good. William 3 second again. Maybe it's time to check
No
out
one
these.
said anything about rain. I know sometimes the drivers will say if it rains or not, but it looks kind of clear. Theft's out. And oh, right on turn 1 too. Probably clipped a little too much curb, and that's all she wrote. Theft is out. So only 2 retirements. As a safety car would be would shake things up, but I don't think we're gonna see that. Lopez goes right past William. It's for P10, and
It's quite interesting to see now. Everyone's on mediums.
Yep.
Whoever's racing, that is.
the newest person, freshest tires would be William with 2 laps, and then darkest and XP have 6 lap tires. So William has the quickest, the freshest tires right now. But he is in 11th. But he did get passed by Lopez, which is probably due to the fact that Williams' tires are probably just starting to heat up. As
Looking on the turn 1. That's
yeah.
not good.
Oh,
There's
Lopez.
Oh.
Save it. Oh, there he goes. William in P10, so he gets it back. I think that's just a tire temp issue, But William looking to now move up. 3.6 the gap from XP. Oh,
But
no,
he still needs to battle with Lopez.
Oh, yeah, he comes back at it. I thought it was kind of done, but nope. Lopez, straight line speed. So he's not going to make it easy for him.
The potential battle could be between
Yep.
Norton and Airborne. I'm sorry, kid. I'm sorry, Seafreeze. They're still battling. Wow.
Yeah, no, yeah, William got past Lopez, made a little mistake going into one of the corners, so William should pull ahead with those fresher tires, but, we'll see about that. And, yeah, Darkest is also closing in on McLaren, only 3/10. He's got the DRS.
Norton's now coming to the hairpin, getting P4. Look at that speed.
Yep, so he's moving up after his mistake to P4.
As Darkers try to do the same, coming to the hairpin. No.
And he's probably going to have to wait another lap. Darkest gets a run into the stadium section. Nothing going yet. It's hard to pass here.
Norton and Airborne might go for it again. As Norton barely has any ERS. While Airborne has plenty. Use it, Airborne, use it. Or not.
It doesn't look like he's gaining, but Darkest will get the overtake done on McLaren. Come to the hairpin. He almost touched wheels there. Oh, McLaren, he might have pulled a Rosberg. That was, you don't hear that name too often. Not anymore, at least. But that reminded me of that.
The Rosberg.
Rosberg and Hamilton from Austria. Yeah. Although, luckily, no damage, so they both got away with that one. But Darkest moved up to P7, and don't forget he is in the Toro Rosso So those points do go to Toro Rosso, not Mercedes. That's because he joined late. But Airborne's still within DRS. As McLaren is also still within DRS. So this track is a very DRS heavy slipstream. You could really stick with the driver for a long period. As long as you have similar pace, you should be able to stick with them.
McLaren tries again against Darkest. Not good enough. Oh, the switchback.
Nice. Let's go on board. These camera angles are terrible, so let's go on board with McLaren. Little TV pod action.
Actually, Airborne just went to the grass. To the sand, I mean.
Yeah, Ultimate's right behind him now. Let's see if gets the better of this. I think Airborne might even catch back up to Norton if he had I don't know if he had genuine pace over him, but
I think it'll be interesting if it's raining, but I don't know.
It does look like, I'm not gonna say, you know, if anything's gonna commentator's curse, I want it to rain, or like, oh, you know, start coming down. Ultimate and Airborne going in it. So they tap tires a little bit, but Ultimate moves on up.
It is raining.
Is it? No way! No way! I'm the best at this. There's no way. I'm too good at. I'm too good. I am too good at it. It looked like it was getting darker.
Look at Ultimate Gamers.
Yeah, you could see right on the car. It's gonna get a little rain here towards the end. Will it be enough for Inters? That'll be the question. And will Jones pull a Vettel and throw away his lead?
Oh, no.
We don't know.
Oh no!
So
will someone pull the Gasly?
put those wets on when it's not even raining, or is it like, is it raining in one part of the track but not the other? I don't think the game does that, but that's kind of what the real life Grand Prix was. It was raining in some parts of the track more heavier than others, so this is gonna get interesting, especially into the hairpin, as when you're braking from around 200 miles per hour down.
And the stadium section, yes.
Yeah. And these tires are not, you know, young by any means. I mean, especially for some of the leaders. XP and William going at it. This changes everything. My wish came true right away. Man, if only that happened, like, oh, I want money, and it just comes, you know? Just that easy, you know? Yeah, literally, make it rain. That's what's happening. I wonder, it's definitely not wet enough now, but I think they're gonna have to pit by the end of this race.
Or everyone's just gonna limp it by the last 2 laps.
Yeah, but it only takes a couple laps to make the once the conditions turn, everybody is screwed on those dry tires. I mean, everybody will be spinning, no matter how slow you go. It's just not good. As Airborne's coming back on Ultimate, as it gets wetter and wetter, you're just gonna lock up. The traction is gonna be harder. You're gonna have to brake earlier. I mean, it's hard to judge.
Lopez crunching those fastest laps.
Yep, he is on the soft tire. I think some people will have to come in. Because it started raining on like lap 28.
Around that, yeah. 27, 28.
I think in maybe 2 laps, the conditions are going to get really bad. Somebody is going to lose it. And probably right off turn 1. Because even in the dry with you know, bad tire wear on your tires, you can lose it coming into turn 1, or even with fresh tires you can lose it depending on the setup. So now you throw the rain in there.
It's not good for these 12 drivers, huh?
No, it's not.
But
It's good for us though.
though.
Yeah. It's good for us, and it's good for people watching, because we want to see some things mixed up.
Now we're laughing now. What about tomorrow? Where we racing? Oh man. No, please. It seems like everyone's locking up now. I saw Williams and XP.
It still looks a little dry. It's still at that dry point, but so it might be a couple laps too late to actually pit. So, because obviously Jones isn't pitting if Coleman's not. You know what I mean? Jones is forced to stay out there. If Coleman and Kit and Norton, if everyone else pits, then he has a choice. Do I stay out for a lap or do I come in? But Jones is forced to stay out.
He can't go first. He just can't.
No, definitely not. So he just has to stick it out.
Easy on the throttle, early shifts. Don't take too much curves.
Yeah, nice and easy. Oh, Jones, easy there, buddy.
Almost lose it.
Almost lost it is right.
I mean, he has 6.5 seconds gap with Coleman, so don't do the foul, Jones. Don't do the foul, please. Well, if he doesn't, it's going to be good for Coleman.
I'm watching Jones like a hawk. I want to see. I mean, Coleman is kind of closing in, but I mean, it's a little here, a little there. You know, lose some, win some. Now I think the temperature of the track is probably decreasing a little bit. They're really gonna be struggling here, and I don't think anyone's gonna come in the pits. It's just a little too late. I think if it would have rained maybe 5 laps earlier, then maybe, but I just came at the little too late. So I think everyone's gonna stick out, because coming around here, Jones will be on lap 2 laps to go. So there's really no point.
Everyone's driving to survive here now.
Oh yeah.
Which kind of right?
Isn't that what the Formula One
Netflix series? Yes.
Yeah, Drive to Survive. That's basically what they're doing. Yes.
This video is not sponsored by Netflix. But Netflix, if you want to, you're welcome.
Oh, Giggle on the leader. Giggle is a lap down. He almost hit Jones. Jones might have had a heart attack right then.
Blue flag, blue flag.
Giggle, I think, is trying to overtake Jones. Because Jones wants to play conservative. Giggle wants to get a move on. He's like, I have nothing to lose. I'm in 12th.
Or he has some unfinished business from the early part of the race.
That is also true. Little lockup by Jones.
Eagle actually have 22 laps on those tires.
Yeah, I would be surprised if he came back here. One more lap for Jones in these mixed conditions. He just has to bring it home. And we'll have to see about these penalties. The gap it has came down. It was 7 seconds. Now it's 4.5. As well, Giggle overtaking Jones. And
He wants to race for another
Jones
lap, yes.
is probably not happy, but we'll see. He's probably mad right now, like, come on, don't mess this up for me. But Giggle wants to prove a point, and that, hey, I could beat you. My strategy, if I didn't get a puncture, I could have beat you. I think that's kind of what's going on, but...
Ooh, the stadium section. Why am I scared?
I'm scared too. I'm really scared. But Jones
corner.
coming around and put the traction down and get to the line. Jones wins at Germany.
As Coleman's get podium. Woo! Celebrating like there's no tomorrow.
Oh, but Coleman goes to P3. Will he keep it? No, he gets pulled off.
No!
Coleman
No!
loses it. He loses it.
Oh.
By
Not this
1.1.
race. Not this race. Coleman, not this race. We celebrating too early for that.
Yeah, you can't. You got to do that in Grand Prix mode and maybe time trial, like exhibition. You don't do it in the. I don't think that lost him 1.1 seconds, but that was interesting at the end there. it was gonna maybe be even way more boring with no rain. So I was actually really happy that it rained. It's almost as if I wanted that to happen. But Jones wins, gets his first win on a questionable win. I think Fatal was saying some things there in the chat, so we'll have to do some investigating. But yeah, he gets P1 for now. We'll see. Obviously, with penalties, I'm not too sure. But Norton, after a bad mistake, does recover to P2. And Kitten gets his podium that he hasn't had in a couple races. So good race for a couple people, and for others not so good. And Coleman is probably one of them. Wanting that podium, didn't quite get it. Coleman P4, still a good race, but 14 seconds is not going to give you second or third. Airborne, P5. The only people without a penalty was Norton and XP. If Norton did the same thing as Jones as far as strategy and stuck with him with the same pace, Norton would have won, even if he didn't pass him. So he's going to be kicking himself for that one. Ultimate, Darkest, McLaren, XP, and William. That's your top 10. Lopez had a struggle day out there. Giggle struggled as well, getting that puncture early. Theft. Assumingly tire temp issues, spinning early on, and Fatal had that incident with Giggle on the opening laps. So that is that. Go through the lineup here, and driver of the day, I'd have to go with Jones for it's his first win. So congrats to him. But if Fatal was still in the mix, if Norton didn't have his problem, I think it would have been a really nice battle. So next week is what, Italy?
I believe so.
So he's got a good challenge next week. But any final thoughts from the race here, Double?
Pardon?
Any last thoughts before we close this one?
Oh yeah. Well, another race, another drama, and another excitement. So never fail to surprise us.
Yep,
That's how it
you're not
is.
wrong on that. I mean, things happen, but we'll I'm sure Jones and Fatal will talk about it after. But yeah, we'll see. Things happen. But thank you everyone for watching. Tune in tomorrow for the Platinum Race, 8:30 p.m. Eastern. They'll be at Germany. And yeah, we'll see how it goes with hopefully a more fuller grid. As attendance today wasn't the best, but tomorrow should be pretty good. And you'll see Kit and XP, I believe, tomorrow commentating it, so that should be cool. And also tune in this Sunday for the Litterbox podcast at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. We didn't do one this week just due to technical difficulties, but we will have one this week, reviewing the races today, as well as I think the Bahrain race as well for Real F1. So yeah, make sure you give us some support down below. You do all that jazz in the description and all that. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter at eTrinity Racing, and thanks W for commentating. And we'll see you guys tomorrow for the Platinum Race at Germany. Have a good night, everyone.